My name is Jeremy, and I am an opiate addict. Recovering, trying to do better now. My first pill was when I was approximately 9 years of age, and I discovered a 5 milligram Percocet. I remember the first time in my life I felt like everything, all the pain had went away. I guess growing up the way I did, I just remember hurting all the time and never feeling like I was okay as a person. And when I took that pill that day, it took all that away for a little while. And that's when it all started. I thought it was great then. It almost like a love. And I did fall in love with it, more so than I ever would have imagined. And I was probably 7th grade, and I began injecting it into my leg muscles. I had no idea how much I was taking, how much I was supposed to take. I remember one time waking up in the backyard after injecting because I obviously had taken too much. And I was okay, but I probably OD'd that day, I would imagine. And I think from then on, I struggled a lot. My dad sold cocaine. Drugs were prevalent in my home. I remember most of the time as a child, people knocking on my window, wake your dad up. They'd come downstairs and shoot dope on my bed. And then when they were done, I'd get to go back to sleep, you know. My dad beat my mother. I watched a lot of beatings. Then my mom and dad got divorced. My mom married a police officer who was into cocaine and very crooked. And he liked to hit on me. So that's when I started the pill thing. He told me how stupid I was, you know. He would try to beat on my brothers and sisters, and I'd scream at him, call him names, make him chase me instead of my brother and sister. And I just remember it just proceeding to where he was beating my mom and me on a regular basis. And I think that's why I started taking pills. It was my escape. I actually started using any drug I could get my hands on. I smoked pot, of course, and then it graduated to cocaine. By 8th grade, I was knee deep in cocaine, and they had sent me to my first rehab. I quit school in 8th grade. I went to the youth center, approximately 16 months in the youth center. Got out of the youth center and went to prison. Well, most of it came from stealing, and I got a robbery charge. I finished parole finally, and then I had kids. Went to work. I was functioning then. I was able to go to work every day. Pills were on and off, but I got to where I was selling them, so I could use because I couldn't afford them. And then I thought that I could control my use. Continued getting worse. I broke my neck. And then when I broke my neck, I was given pain medication for my neck. which really started my addiction the worst. I got so bad I was calling the doctor and making up excuses after having a week of prescription, saying somebody stole it, I left it on the park bench, whatever I could think of, trying to get the doctor to refill a month's worth of medicine in a week. And then it got to where I was buying off the street, and it just went like that for 10 years. It ruled my life. Every day I woke up and the only thing I could do is to roll over and stick half a dozen pills in my mouth and wait 10 minutes so I could feel better, because I was sick every day. And not paying attention to my children, my addiction even. I just knew if I didn't have pills, I was sick. It wasn't even fun anymore. It was demeaning. I felt like the worst person. And honestly, I just tried to stay as far from being sick as I could. There wasn't any high left anymore. And, for whatever reason, I was speeding down the road and I got pulled over. And that day started the rest of my life. At that time, I couldn't see that. But today I know that's what saved me. I listen to them. I see the beauty of just being there with them every day. What I took for granted, I don't anymore. I love them. They're the light of my life now. And now I be honest with my kids, and I tell them, drugs are bad. They've ruined a lot of your dad's life. I ended up with hepatitis from shooting drugs. And, now I may not see them graduate, I may not see her. My daughter get married. They are amazing children and went through a lot, stood beside me. And they deserve more than I gave them. But I'm trying to fix that now. And talking with my counselor, he has been a miracle in my life. He helped me see when I couldn't see. And I don't know, God opening my eyes and just holding on when even though I didn't know how to be sober, just hang on. There is better. There's hope. You can smile without sticking a pill in your mouth. And I didn't know that was ever possible. When you're in that hole, you don't want to see the way out. And it's scary. It's scary just thinking about getting off of them. It gets harder before it gets easier. And it's hard to see that things can be better. Finding who you are is probably the most important thing. I still learn a little bit about who I am every day. And I've still got a lot of room I gotta work on. But I believe that I can make it today. I believe I will make it today. I wanna be the person that I see now. I wanna be a better man, better father. I think everybody deserves a chance. And it's my turn for that chance now. I threw it away my whole life, and here I am, 46. I'm just now trying to figure it out, and I want to watch those kids graduate, and I want to see them off and hope they don't struggle through the things I did, because that's important to me.